Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to GB Gaming. Today I am going to be starting a new STA3 playthrough. But before we do go ahead and start that, I'd just like to give you a little preamble. Now, over the past couple of days I've been doing a little bit of testing of live streaming, and I've found that, having done a little bit of live streaming on Twitch, that it is currently the most reliable way of, I suppose, communicating with my community. One thing that we really like doing during streams, now if you are a follower of the channel, which I imagine you are, you know that we do try and do fairly regular live streams. We have traditionally, over the past year or so, done those over YouTube live streaming. However, we found that the latency in chat is quite poor. It does take a couple of minutes for any chat messages to come through, even on the low latency setting, which is not ideal. It means we can't respond to you as quickly as we'd like to, and there is a fairly substantial stream delay. That isn't ideal for us, and that's not really what we want. So Bane and I, we had a good chat, and having tested Twitch, we decided, or we're in the process of deciding, if this is what the community wants. Now, feel free to comment about this below, that Twitch is actually a better streaming format. Now, there are some inherent issues with Twitch streaming at present. Now, we don't have a very large following on Twitch because it's traditionally not the streaming service that we've used. Therefore, our videos or our streams that go up on Twitch, they're only going to be available in 720p and 30 frames a second. Generally speaking, most of our content is strategy games, so we don't feel that that would impair the quality of the content that we bring in too negative a way, just by virtue of the fact that 60 frames a second isn't really necessary unless you're playing a really kind of twitchy game, such as, I don't know, Arma 3 or something like that. So the link to our Twitch channel will be in the description below. I'd really like it if you guys would continue following that. And also, I think we've got a link to the Twitter in the description below as well, so if you follow that, you'll know when we're streaming live on Twitch. Our regular Monday streams will continue as normal, and we're also going to try and broaden that a little bit. We've decided that we're going to try and stream probably 3 evenings a week. If you exclusively, as a viewer, want to stay with YouTube, please don't worry. We will more than likely export any of the streams that we do on Twitch to YouTube in order to make sure that you can view it and you can still enjoy it, because of course we don't want to be hamstringing our community in any way, shape or form. But what I'll likely do is I'll repeat this announcement probably far more briefly in the next 4 or 5 episodes that I put out on YouTube, to give you guys the opportunity to well, effectively to click the link and follow the Twitch channel to make sure you can join us in live streaming. Now, without further ado, let's reclaim Cardassia, shall we? So the premise of this, you should have seen a short intro video right before we started. The premise of this is, after the loss, if you like, of Cardassia to the Federation, and, well, primarily Federation, Klingon and Romulan forces, we are in the Menthar region, and we've claimed this world in the largely unclaimed Menthar region of space. And here is New Cardassia. Now, our enemies are somewhere in the region. That both the Federation and the Klingons are somewhere. I don't know why I'm pointing at particular areas. I don't really know where they are, but what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and secure this region of space for ourselves, for the Union. We will not be joining with the Dominion. They have betrayed us. They are our enemies now. And our primary goal is to rekindle our civilization, rekindle Cardassian values for the Cardassian people. So, let's unpause and get going. Ah, we've discovered a new world. It's always very disconcerting playing as the Cardassians, because it's my own voice as the announcer. It's quite not ideal. Let's get a couple of social research labs. Always very useful. Now you can see my scouts are already going places, and in addition to that, the Miral class constructor is going to produce a, there we go, a Nor class station, just to protect our world. Right. We are going to need various things. Let's get a Janissary up, and we're also going to get several Razalax.
More latinum is required.
But we don't have any latinum. Most unfortunate. As I say, there are only 2 enemies in this particular map, and I think it's not a huge map. I think there are about 56 planetoids around the star.
All stations
We're
ready.
in quite an interesting position. Oh no, Darmok. We're in an interesting position because there are quite a lot of different ways to go. It does make us marginally vulnerable. Let's see how that is going. We're nearly there. We're getting there. To give you an idea of the settings, pirates are off for this particular playthrough. Outlaws are also off. I don't really like them, and that's why they're off, in honesty. Ah, good. Okay, we've got 2 planets that we can colonize right off the bat, which is very nice. Ship building speeds are on fast. Ship movement speed is on fast.
Awaiting your command.
Hello, Captain Shack. There we are. I think Captain Shack did a fantastic job on voicing the Janissary.
What will you have me do?
What would you have me do? Well, you know, stuff, things. Let's get a commercial station up immediately and perhaps improve our dilithium production, because one thing that you tend as a player to struggle with is dilithium production. Let's just make sure that New Cardassia is doing okay. Yeah, the civic infrastructure is up nicely.
Awaiting further orders.
Let's join these ships into a fleet, and we've got 2 more Razalex to produce, so we'll do so. Let's just
Standing
see.
by.
Our scouts are doing okay. What have we got over here? Varanus, so pirates here. Hello, hello. Okay, so we have the Gorn Orions, but I think these are primarily Gorn ships from the looks of things. Varanus Marauders and
All stations ready.
in fact, Eucentrons. Yes, these are Gorn vessels specifically. So. And what type of planet is that? It's a Class B Geomortius. Over here we've just got cutlasses and rapiers, which are the SFC pirates. I think we should be able to take them with relative ease. Going to make a couple more Razalax.
Standing by.
But the current fleet, the present fleet,
Helmsman.
they're going. What have we got over here? An economic sector. Fascinating. That economic sector is something that I definitely want to take. You can see there's an Imperial Trade Forum over there in Euphorian, so if I can actually take that over. Now, I think the only way that I can take that over is by getting a particular ship. Let's just take a look. I think the ship that we can use to do it... oh no, it's either the Norin or the Tonga. I can't remember which. I think it might well be the Tonga, but we'll find out soon enough, won't we? Right, any more research that might be applicable that we can do at the moment? Let's take more longer mining hours and some daily mining quotas as well. Always very, very necessary. Now, I think it might well be wise for us to take the increased logistical development and put a trade forum down immediately in this sector. One thing that we often forget to do as players is put a trade centre down on our homeworld, which can compromise our trade routes. So what have we got over here? We've got a battle site as well. Looks like a Dominion battle site, interestingly enough. We'll take a look at that in a little while. Wormhole over here. Always nice. Those Darmoks are probably going to kill my scout. No, they're not. They're quite a way away. That's nice. I like that.
Standing by.
Right, everyone attack that. And one thing that I'm often quite guilty of is I tend not to pay enough attention to the battle, so for this playthrough I'm going to try and do what needs to be done. Why are the ships moving as they normally do? That's interesting. Oh, they are doing now. Just decided to take their time with that, did they? You're going somewhere nice, Janissary. Come on, Captain Shack, get back in there. There we go, we've got more Razalax coming in now. Their cutlass has failed. Only one to go, I think. Oh, there is one more. Let's follow its course into battle. I don't think it's going to have a good time. Shields have been broken through. There we go. This planetoid should be ours. Let's just bring our menu back on.
Awaiting further orders.
Where are you? I'm going to need you, sir, to
Awaiting
colonize
your
this world.
command.
Or I should say, subjugate this world. Let's see if we found anywhere else. Looks like our scout died. Or did it? No, it didn't. What have we got over here? Ooh, a Class M grassland planet. Looks like it's got Tellarian ships guarding it. It's going to have a real bad time. May not live through that. We also have a Neptunian world. And we've occupied the new world. Let's move onwards to the Class D crystalline moon, which is occupied by Nausicaans. Every time you subjugate a new world, or colonize, depending on the culture that you're playing as, it's always very important to get your civic infrastructure up. Otherwise, you'll be making a loss in tax income on that planet. Let's make sure that we make the best of it. Let's build a Union Commerce Station here.
We are yours to command.
Now, I think by virtue of the fact that we've used a lot of our resources, let's just buy some of those, and there goes our logistical development. We need 150, so let's sell 200, or 300 I should say, of our metal reserves, because they're building quite quickly, as you can see. And we'll just wait a little while until those metal reserves get back up. Right.
Standing by.
So we've got some Nausicaan vessels here. We've got a Nausicaan Heavy Raider, which is their planetary siege vessel.
Scouts have discovered a new world.
Very nice. I do like these Nausicaan vessels. That Resurrect's probably not going to live. Oh, we've got an alert. A group of Tellarian ships is heading toward somewhere. That doesn't matter. That's excellent. And we've got 3 Nausicaan Light Raiders, which are quite similar to the Heavy Raiders, as you can see. The primary difference between them is the Heavy Raider over here is a siege vessel, and you can see that there is a slight difference between the top and bottom on this one, whereas this one is, well, it sits in a different position and it's uniform on both sides. So there you go. There goes the Heavy Raider. Let's start taking these Light Raiders out.
Target.
This is quite a nice planet, actually. It's yeah, it's got 3 dilithium asteroids. I like that. Right, let's build that trade center, or I should say, Union Commerce Center. Right, what are we going to be missing out on here? Let's attempt to upgrade our logistical infrastructure, because we're going to need military centers. It's absolutely necessary that we get some of those, because we are going to need our Tongas and our Norins in order to take the economic sector that is Eurofuririn. Okay, now this Class Q variable moon, that's going to be difficult for us to take, by virtue of the fact that the Darmok cruisers are very, very strong.
Awaiting further orders.
Very strong indeed. We could do it. I do believe that it's physically possible for us to do so. Let's just... I think I want the research centres first. So let's build them. Get perhaps 2 military research labs here. Very good. And that's really going to open up certain things for us. Now, not everything, because we are going to... We still need to go through this. I mean, I do realise that we're in a particular scenario where we're only going to be the Union. However, it's important that we do this. Just for gameplay purposes, rather than storyline purposes. Let's take Class 1 subjugation. We'll take Class 2 when it becomes available too.
Standing by.
Everything going okay here? Looks like we're losing Razalax.
Standing by.
Losing the battle but winning the war. What kind of effect? Oh, this is taking consistent damage. Most concerning. Some kind of plasma weapon. Come on, finish him off.
Our scientists have developed technology.
There she goes. Magnificent. Okay.
What will have me do?
I think we've just colonised that world.
Have occupied
So let's, where to now? Let's bring our ships home.
Adjusting course.
Ensure that we get these dilithium segments available. As always, build up the civic infrastructure. I think immediately we're going to build logistical infrastructure here. You can see that there's a nice colonisation particle effect there that we quite like. Now, in order to defeat those Darmoks, it would be lovely if we could get a couple of stronger vessels. What subjugation do you need? That's quite a few ships. I'm a little bit worried about taking the
Our
Geomortius planet.
scientists have developed a new technology.
Yes. Let's go back to Central Command. We can now get the Gull. For the purposes of gameplay, the Gull here will be, of course, Gul Masset. It's not Gul Dukat. I don't think there's any indication that Gul Masset died at any point. Now, Gul Masset is the same actor. It's Mark Alamo. And he was, I believe, Gul Dukat's cousin. Very, very embarrassed by him because he felt that that Gul Dukat wasn't a trustworthy individual. He felt like he had no honour, which I suppose is probably true. Right, there we go. We've increased the amount of ships we can
Our
have,
scientists have developed
and with the Gul Dukat research, we will be able to call him in via the Union Central Command, or Gul Masset. We must have available ship slots, and when we do, he should plop onto the edge of the star system. He comes in I think a refitted Galore or a Keldon, I'm not sure which, I can't remember.
Scientists have developed a new technology.
But we are going to need, I think initially a trade centre actually, because we're struggling for money. By money I of course mean credits. Ah, delicious coffee. Magnificent stuff. There we go. Let's get the trade centre up first and foremost, and then we'll bring out the military research lab. And once we have the next military research lab, we'll be able to choose the Cardassian Union as the group that we will go with, and we'll also be able to research a couple of additional vessels. We'll be able to get the Tonga, the Norin, and of course the Hideki corvette, which are little fast attack swarming vessels. And we do like little fast attack swarming vessels. Who wouldn't? Let's sell a little bit of that. Get our research station. Lovely. Now we could take a second research station, but I might well take that as a social one. Let's go to Union. Now we need 500 credits for that. We can just wait for that. There we go. We have joined the Union, although we were Unionists to begin with. Once that's ready, several of these ship types are going to open up to us, which is precisely what we need. Ah, look, here he is. Here's Gul Masset.
I will personally be commanding all Cardassian vessels.
It's a
during this
Keldon,
mission.
incidentally. I said I wasn't sure what it was. Now, there are a couple of abilities here that you can have. There is the True Survivalist, which gives all vessels locally the chance to evade, a little bit of better acceleration and turn rate, which is quite useful in a pitched battle. We have Moral Reinforcement, which, as you can see, it improves ability cooldown and antimatter cost, bombardment cooldown, and improves chance to hit as well. That's quite useful, but it is an active ability. True Survivalist is passive. And we have Unrivaled Cunning, which just improves Gul Masset himself. So what we're going to do is we're going to take True Survivalist. and that should help us out. Let's see what we can do now. Let's grab the Tonga, because that, I believe, can help us with our survivability, and we are going to want some Tongas, and some Norins, in fact.
Construction work is complete.
Complete. I do irritate myself greatly when I play as the Cardassians. I'm getting quite a lot of dilithium now, which is lovely. It's very, very unusual to have a surplus of dilithium. Okay, and well, we're just going to have to wait around. But I think if we were to produce one Tonga class, that's going to let me know if... Hello? The Klingons have found us.
Our scientists have developed a new technology.
And Nukji Jukji is here. Which presumably means they come up from this general direction. What have we got? Deep space sector. Ah. And here's the pirate base, which actually has a unique pirate base now. It's very nice. Very Star Wars-esque, actually. I think some of Max's Star Wars textures may have been used in the production of that. He does also make Star Wars models, as I'm sure you will know. Can we research the Norin yet? No, not quite, but we are getting there. Boop. Right, and we'll produce some of those ships, and life will be good. At least that's what I tell myself. What kind of costings do we have? They're both relatively expensive, but not prohibitively so. So, I tend to build slightly more Tongas than I do Norins.
Our scientists have developed a new technology.
Sell a couple of hundred of these. We'll take a Norin. We'll take an additional Tonga. I am tempted to smash a load of Hidekkis out as well, but they're quite expensive with regards to credits. When you look at the overall stats of the Norin and Tonga, these are great because they build really fast.
Awaiting further orders.
Whereas the Norins and Tongas, they take a little bit of extra time. Let's take an extra one of those. Do you know how to use one of these? Do you know how to use one of these? Here we go. Let's see what abilities you have. Maintenance drones, anti-cloak scan, and target sublight engines. Okay, well it looks like it is the Norin that can capture. Now we know. Get 3 Norins. And we're going to take an extra couple of Tongas when we have the opportunity to do so. How's our research going? About halfway. Good. Oh, you poor broken sausage.
All stations ready.
It looks like you're maintaining the fleet, which is fantastic stuff. Where are you going?
Standing
Everybody,
by.
just come over here.
Setting a course.
One more Norin. Still got 70 fleet supply,
All stations ready.
which is quite a lot,
One
really.
of our colonies has been lost.
Who? Oh, good lord.
Our scientists have developed a new technology.
That is a huge issue. Seems there is a mad Romulan fleet rampaging through our home. That is very, very concerning. Can we upgrade? Well, let's keep building the ships that we need. What have we got over here? Nova. It looks like Starfleet has found us as well. I don't know if we can beat this with any clarity. These are very strong enemy vessels. I wish I'd noticed this. Got a buzzard, 2 Valdors, and a host of smaller ships as well. Falcons, Griffins, Harpies. Oh no, my traders! My Grumals! That is a hardcore fleet. We will be able to beat it through sheer firepower, I think. But not very quickly. My.
Time is wasting.
Time is indeed wasting. We're going to get some of these small Hideki crafts as well.
All stations ready.
Can you repair this?
All stations ready. Standing by.
Are you repairing? No, you're not. Just repair the damn fleet.
Standing by. Awaiting your command.
Come on, over you go. Stop being weirdos. There we go. Let's get more Hidekis. Let's see what these guys do.
All
Are they
stations
going
ready.
to come to my home world? If they are, I think what we're going to want to do is we're going to draw them towards our Nor class station. I think that's going to be the only realistic way that we are going to. Oh dear me. That is a huge setback. A huge setback for the Union. What are the Romulans doing here, and why are they here? Have the Tal Shiar decided that their alliance with the Obsidian Order was worth nothing? Is this a Tal Shiar fleet? I'm devastated. Devastated, I tell you.
Time is wasted.
Let's grab another couple of Norins. Maybe it would be worth us researching the Keldon, so we can't get an additional one of those anyway. That's worth nothing. Okay, let's grab an additional one of those.
Yes.
Sell a bit of that, and again. Now you can. There is a little bonus on the Hidekis. Do we have any in the fleet at the moment? Yes. On these Hidekis, you can see that there is a little ability on them called Traditional Formations. It has a chance to hit, a damage reduction, and a chance to evade. Now this stacks up to 20 times with additional ships that come in. So what we'll do is you can see that's now got 2%. Because there are 2 of the ships are moving. What are they moving for? Yes. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Whew. But yes, if we have 20 of them, then all that chance to evade, etc., it stacks beautifully. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to get as many of them as we possibly can, given the fleet supply that we have at present, to give us the maximum advantage. You can see that these lovely little Hidekis are being built extremely quickly. That's one of their primary benefits as ships. It looks like the crazed Romulan fleet has lost interest in us. I lied.
Standing by.
Right, fingers crossed. What I can do is I can move the fleet over here, and they'll follow. That doesn't necessarily mean my dry docks, etc. will survive, but I think it's our only realistic chance. Come on, let's get over here. Ah, yes. This is a huge, terrifying problem. And they're also a little bit faster than our vessels as well, as you can see.
All stations ready. Increasing engine output.
But let's... Doesn't look like they've all come here.
Ready. All stations ready.
Sod it, turn around, kill this. Kill this Falcon class. I know they're tough, but we've got a relatively substantial fleet here. And they only have 4 vessels in this gravity well. We can defeat them, and we will.
Engage hostiles.
You can see that it's stacking up to 4%, and it should go up a little bit more when more vessels approach. 5. Come on, kill them. That shotgun mechanic.
Ready.
Come on, keep killing. Oh, we took it over! We took their Falcon class!
Ready.
Magnificent. We boarded and took their Falcon class. Ah, that is wonderful. 2 of them! I don't know how we managed to take 2.
Adjusting course.
Those Tal Shiar operatives had no idea what was about to happen to them. That is magnificent. Ah, wonderful. Looks like the enemy Valdor classes are now coming. Let's turn around and attack. I'm of the firm opinion that we can defeat them. Oh yes, look at those shields going down. You thought that the Telshar could finish what's left of the Union, didn't you? You were wrong.
What will you have me do? We will know the glorious might of Kardassia.
There goes one of their Valdors. Now for the other one. Are there any other enemy ships in... Oh, well, no.
How may I serve?
So Goldakat is taking the brunt of the attack, but look.
Standing by.
Look at the magnificence. Well, that's just lovely. That is just fantastic. Let's grab an assault team.
What is the request?
The request, my friend, is that you serve the Cardassian Union.
Awaiting further
It's
orders.
less of a request and more of an order. Excellent. Excellent. Well, we'll let the maintenance teams do what they want to do.
Awaiting further orders.
I cannot comply.
Ah, lovely.
All stations ready. All stations ready.
But I think that is going to be the end of the episode. Let's just see how long we've gone on. Yes, we have. We've gone on for about half an hour, so I do hope you've enjoyed this. Interesting early game shock. Let's just pause. Interesting early game shock leading to the loss of one of our outposts, but we will reclaim it, given that we've now destroyed the Telshar threat that's come to our world. And then I think we're probably going to be in a good position to face off against the Darmok exploration cruisers. They are tough ships, but we are Cardassia. For now, ladies and gentlemen, do please comment below, particularly on the Twitch announcement that I gave earlier on, and of course like the video if you have enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and this is the Gul out.